Good evening. Thousands of Scotland fans are heading home after a Tartan army invasion of London. Following last night's goalless draw with England, the nation's hopes of reaching the last 16 of the Euros remain alive, as Kirsty Clark reports.
The morning after the night before, and there's more than a few sore heads to clear in London. Hundreds of Scotland fans based themselves in the city's Leicester Square, but it was during the match a small number clashed with England fans, forcing police to rush in and drive them apart. However, after the full-time whistle, the Tartan army took over the landmark and other areas of central London.
I actually think for the amount of fans that were down here, yeah, there's a lot of rubbish and that's strewn about, but I think it was all pretty much well behaved and I thought the police done an excellent job.
It was alright, I was a little bit scared because of all the glass and that. It's just in case I got cut by some.
You always get that 5% of people that do it. It doesn't matter which country you follow, which club you follow, you always get it.
I seen people with bags as well cleared up.
I seen that, that might not get reported today. There was people cleaning up after, so you've got to take the good with the bad, eh?
I mean, if there was bother, it was nothing that we ever seen. We never seen anything. It was all just good banter and a bit of laugh, but I think sort of part and parcel that comes with it when there's that many people away.
Overall, 30 people were arrested in connection with the gatherings, 25 in central London, a further 5 near Wembley Stadium.
Well, it wasn't until after 1 o'clock this morning that police were finally able to clear all fans from the square. And as you can see this morning, no one would even know that last night hundreds of fans had gathered here after that 0-0 draw. Those fans now looking to travel back up the road and all attention turning to that next match on Tuesday.
We've got a bit of belief from last night, so yeah, all good.
Do you win the next game? Must win.
If we played that team that we played yesterday on Monday, we'd be through right now.
After last night's performance, I think we've got no reason why not. Croatia are a good side, but I think we can win, definitely. Heading up the road in an hour, so back to my bed.
There's a warning for Scots not heading home until tomorrow, though. Fans are urged to plan their journey with ScotRail staff on strike, meaning there will be a limited number of services. Kirsty Clark, STV News, London.
McVitie's workers have held a protest over the loss of nearly 500 jobs at the Glasgow Biscuit factory. Owners Pladis issued redundancy notices to all 472 workers this week, blaming excess capacity for the move. But employees who gathered outside M&S, one of their key clients earlier, remain hopeful of finding a solution.
There's Clyde Gateway, Scottish Enterprise, Scottish Government, Skills Development Scotland are all willing to invest and train and help keep McVitie's production here in Glasgow. So Pladis need to meet them halfway. They can slash the workforce. There's plenty of people that do want to leave and are willing to leave, and plenty of people that want to stay. So let's meet somewhere in the middle. Let's keep everybody happy instead of devastating the entire workforce.
Schools across Scotland are to receive a £215 million spending boost as part of a Scottish Government bid to close the poverty-related attainment gap. The cash is the largest ever sum handed out in a single year. It follows criticism over the gap between what Scotland's poorest and richest young people are achieving in school. Now finally, back to football, and assistant coach Steve Reid says Scotland's hard-fought draw with England will count for nothing if the team fails to finish the job by beating Croatia on Tuesday. Well, from the Scots training camp in County Durham, Sheila McLaren sends this report.
Almost 24 hours on from their impressive showing at Wembley, the Scotland players are back here in camp in Darlington. And after all their exertions, it was a day of rest and recovery for the players as they begin preparations for Tuesday's big showdown against Croatia. Coach Stephen Reid says they must make sure all their hard work doesn't go to waste.
We're not ready to go home yet. We want to extend it, we want to go on, want to go a little bit deeper into the tournament. So as good as the performance was last night against a very good England team, ultimately it means nothing if we're heading home on Wednesday.
It was a night to remember at Wembley, but now all eyes are on Hampden and Tuesday's clash as Scotland look to make history by getting out of the group stage for the first time. Sheila McLaren, STV News, with the Scotland camp in County Durham.
Well, that's where we'll have to leave it this evening. From all the team, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Bye for now.